Hello, and welcome to the 50th episode of Sprite Lovers. Before we kick it off, we gotta first of all thank everybody who's watched so far.
Absolutely. I mean, we wouldn't be where we're at today without you guys watching. And, you know, something that started as just, hey, let's do this for fun, which we're still doing it for fun. But, you know, it's grown to be so much more. And it's
50 episodes.
Because of you guys. So.
Yeah, 50 episodes over a year and a half or more, almost 2 years, is really cool. And we decided for the 50th episode, we wanted to do something a little different.
Yes.
We thought, why not show the world some of what Sprite Lovers could have been? So consider this a little Sprite Lovers flashback is what we'll call it.
Yeah,
so,
you're definitely digging into the archives for some of these hidden gems.
Oh yeah, so stay tuned and let us know what you think. So the first thing we're going to show is from 2012. It's one of two things that we filmed for our first attempt at doing a show.
Yes.
I remember my original intentions were to have it be a little more serious, and I don't know, I think that's what kind of kept it from ever taking off. Mm-hmm. So, and us actually doing it. But we did film the Halo 4 midnight launch, and our unboxing of those. So that's the first thing, so stay tuned for that.
Hey, Nate.
Hey.
That sounds so formal. I don't mean it to sound so formal. So tell us what we're doing tonight.
Well, we are hopping on the highway, heading over to our local GameStop. Actually, there's a more local one here, but they suck. So, yeah, right there.
Boo! Didn't have a midnight launch of Mass Effect 2 a few years ago, and I showed up, the only poor person that was like, woo, midnight launch! And then there was nothing that happened, and the store was closed, and it was all dark, so I was very sad. But we're going to a busier one.
Better GameStop that we're going to, and the reason we are going to this GameStop is because tonight is a very monumental night, because at midnight tonight will officially mark Election Day, but it'll also officially
we're getting involved in a different campaign.
We're getting involved in a different campaign, and that campaign is one of Halo 4.
Woo!
I love Halo launch parties or launch events. They're really classic, and nothing else pumps me up more. And there's singing going on in the background, and
no, I'm adding dramatic music.
Really dramatic. The drama, you can just feel the
Come on, that was live vocalization. Alright, so we say we're because this is Nate who's going to this epic event, and then there's me. Also, we have a surprise guest sitting in the back seat, the one, the only, the lonely. No, he's not. I was trying to rhyme it there. Wayne.
Hello, world of Halo. I am so glad to be here tonight, and I'm gonna kick some Halo 4 butt in the coming weeks. Watch me.
Those are fighting words.
And
He's not
fighting
kidding.
words they are.
He's not kidding.
I'm gonna put them into action.
What do you think of that, Nate Grant?
I think it's good. See, yeah, my dad plays Halo. He may not be number 3, number 2,
Number 86.
number 86, but he plays all the time.
The heart is there.
Since Halo 1, he's been, well, if you want to go back, Dad, you've been playing
dawn of
with us. Well, back in the day on like Sega and stuff, he used to play
Sonic,
Streets of Rage and stuff, but more particularly related to what we are playing now, it all began with GoldenEye.
Yes.
He used to play GoldenEye on Nintendo 64. Then we'd play Perfect Dark when that came out, and we had a ton of fun with that. On Dreamcast, we played like Quake, and, you know, whatever the equivalent was to shooters. They weren't as good as GoldenEye, but they were still fun. And then eventually in 2001 or 2, whenever it was that I actually got mine, we played Halo, and that started our Halo parties, basically LAN parties, System Link, and then we've been doing that with every Halo since, and it's been a blast. And
Way to go.
So we paid off all of our, well, we already have everything paid off, but we got the season pass.
Oh, I was holding still, I guess, a photo.
Nope, and then Megan got a wrinkled Halo 4 shirt. No, but it'll be good once it's washed.
I was just so anxious to wear it, but look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Looks like paper.
Crinkled paper. So it looks like, but it's just how folded it was. So.
Anything in the back?
Nope, just folds.
Just folds. But Halo 4.
But yeah, not bad. What are you doing sitting on GameStop's floor?
I thought you were taking a photo.
Oh no.
I'm waiting for Halo 4.
Yeah.
Look it. I bought a cool Halo 4 shirt.
It's so wrinkly, but
yeah, because I just took
when we wash it, it'll look nice.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty epic.
Boobs.
I'm a girl. I'm a gamer girl, so epic boobs. Thing. But
so,
yeah, Halo 4.
What's your favorite Halo level? I know it's a big. I mean, there's a lot of Halos.
God.
What's one that just sticks out?
Can I just pick like a map or like?
Oh yeah, pick one of your favorite multiplayer maps.
Yeah, we mostly play multiplayer stuff. So, in each game, I've probably only gone. I've played through once, so my memory's a little rusty. But of course, I always like Valhalla. It's my favorite one.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Valhalla's gonna be in Halo 4.
It's gonna be in Halo 4, so yay! But I always like it because all the vehicles, and then your dad like gets in the tank and he's like,
yeah.
And then I get in the ghosts and I run over everybody cheaply, or I get in the banshees and I'm like,
yes.
And then you guys all get mad at me, and then yeah.
Actually, I think you get mad at us usually, because me and Zach will be like first, second place.
No, you guys get mad though too, because I get in the banshees and then like you guys are like, oh come on, cheap.
Cheap. Well, it is, because.
But it's fun though. That's why it's my favorite, because I can actually do pretty well in it. And it's really big. And then you guys can all use your snipers, which I'm not so much a fan of.
I'm not really a sniper fan. I use battle rifle mostly.
Yeah. And I like swords. Any map.
Yeah. What's your favorite Halo weapon? Sword. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's your favorite. You said you like.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite because also it's the easiest to use. I know that sounds really lazy, but I just love like when I'm like sneaking up on somebody and they don't see me, and then I'm like, shing, and then they're like dead. But also with great responsibility comes.
Oh, you ruined that.
With great
comes
power comes great responsibility. No, the same thing happens to me too. So whenever we do a map with swords, like I get all excited because I'm like, oh, it's swords. I love using swords, and then I totally get my ass kicked.
Yep. So. That's the breaks, kiddo.
Yes.
So, Dad, tell me, what is your favorite multiplayer map in Halo? Any of the Halos.
Any of the Halos?
What's your favorite multiplayer map?
I think it would be quite possibly the one with the two ghosts that I mentioned. I like the tightness of that level.
Wait, which one? There's a lot of them that have two ghosts.
Well, the one where you can go across it and they got the gun across the bridge and you can pull that off.
Oh, you mean it's like, is it the one that's like...
It's kind of small.
And it's got like a hill?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that high ground. It's called high ground. Yeah, that's a good favorite map.
It's tight.
Yeah.
As I progress in my skills, I may move on to another one.
Yeah.
For now, that I like it because it's tight and a lot of action. I mean, you got to be on your toes at all times.
What's your favorite Halo weapon?
Shotgun.
Haha, yeah. Any runner-ups?
Yes. Matter of fact, a runner-up that should have been first place is midship.
Oh, no, I meant for weapons, but yes, that is a good
for
map.
Weapons? Oh, yeah. The cannon thing there, you know.
Rocket launcher? Yes.
No, I take all these big ones. And, of course, sword, because I'm getting a lot better.
Just like Megan.
A lot better.
Megan liked the swords, too, so.
And,
cool.
And I'd say a secondary level would be the one up where we play swords a lot.
Lockout?
Lockout, yes.
Yeah.
Excellent game. There's
it's also called Blackout in Halo 3, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it's a good game, and if you're going to play swords, you can ask for a better place. And there's another one, folks, you can't miss out on this one. And that's the one with all the greenery that we play in.
There's a lot like that, too.
Well, the one where there's a center circle, and we can jump down or take you out when you're down there.
Oh, in Halo 3, you mean it's like up in the trees, kind of? It's like,
but
it's got a circle in the middle. Yeah.
And that is?
What's it called? Guardian, I think?
I think it is, yeah. That's a lot of fun,
It's kind of small, like a Lockout or something, right? But it's in like trees. Is there
it's kind of like, you're in Burnett Park and there's no animals.
Yeah. Cool. to enjoy our new pickups from GameStop. And they don't involve a grunt. Maybe a grunt or two, but they'll be coming from that almost hit my crotch. So it's been a while since we've seen this man in action. So we just got back from GameStop. And this time, Megan's going to play with toys the whole time.
Just keep talking.
Megan has the standard nice artwork edition.
Aww.
So we have this one, so we have this one, which doesn't need its own unboxing, but it will be unboxed soon. So there's that one. And then, because I'm cooler, I'm a better person overall, I deserve the collector's edition, or limited edition, which is in a cool case. Most of the stuff in this is like limited digital content, so it's not the best stuff, but it includes like a bunch of maps that are going to be coming out for the next couple months, I guess. So instead of having to buy map packs, I'll have them already pre-purchased and I'll get them for free. So we're going to open this right now and see what's in it live and pre-recorded and on the air. So let's see. Teeth. Can't beat them.
I don't recommend opening packages that way.
Well, sometimes you just
But you're pro at
stuff
this.
in speed. So check out the plastic. It's got a nice little cardboard.
How's the feel of that
zipper
box?
sleeve. That feel, you know that feel.
Our resident Halo Kitty here.
Yeah, we might as well throw a cat in there. I mean, we've
Yeah,
already
why not?
had like action
It's the same
figures
colors as him,
aplenty, and yeah.
So, this is Lincoln. He's gonna watch us play Halo there.
He's gonna play with the action figures.
Yeah, he's probably gonna play with the little grunt figure. But anyway, opens up. There's no booklet, which is kind of disheartening because I'm a fan of
This
the booklets.
is plastic casing. This is plastic casing. This comes only with. This
Hard,
comes
isn't it?
only with my shirt.
I'm gonna kill her. I have a knife. Sounds
Anyway,
good. So you want to check this out?
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna check out Halo. So we will see you later.
So, what'd you think
Yeah.
of that last part?
You definitely were annoyed with me in a few of those parts.
Maybe.
Just a little bit. I mean, I know I was
Maybe.
holding like a grunt action figure up to like ridiculously close to the camera. You can't see anything.
And singing over me talking, and
But I have a great singing voice. I mean, it's the musical stylings of Megan Sprite Lover singing
pre-Sprite
Halo
Lover.
4, or no, it was like Halo 2 music.
music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I thought it was great. I don't know. He was a little annoyed.
Yeah, but that was one segment from this unnamed show that we were going to do. And then the next part you're going to see is when Borderlands 2 came out for the Xbox 360, we were playing online co-op, and Megan and myself and my nephew Zach are in this, giving our thoughts about the game. So check that out and let us know what you think.
Hey, Megan. So let's talk Borderlands. We've been playing it for what, like 3 weeks, a little bit,
I'd say so.
and we're only
Co-op
like
with Cam.
we're only like level 18 or 17, 18 around that range. So we're not making too much progress. But what do you think of the game so far?
Love it. It's been a while since I've played the first one, but
Please be
it's
specific.
it's been a while since I played the first one, but it's definitely easy to fall back into. Just very addicting, very fun. I think it's definitely better playing with someone online than alone.
What are some of your favorite things about it?
Catch a ride. No, I was obsessed with that phrase the last game. This kind of needs that love, that phrase, so I'm being super obnoxious and saying it all the time. Pretty much, I mean, I love the leveling up, I love the weapons. It's pretty sick. That's pretty much my favorite thing about it. And the loot chests, it's kind of addicting to like go through all the different places in Pandora and be like, ooh, loot chest.
Who's your favorite character so far in the game that you met?
Tiny Tina.
Tiny Tina. What do you like about Tiny Tina?
She's a mix of Honey Boo Boo, who I don't like, but a mix of Honey Boo Boo and like Hit Girl. Yeah, she's
from
pretty,
Kick-Ass fame.
She's pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree.
her.
She's definitely a really interesting character so far.
Yeah.
So.
And then Ellie, of course, with her big old titties.
Oh yeah.
Tickle bitties.
They're really big. Cool. But yeah, so I'm having a good time. I think we've been co-oping pretty well.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
Yeah.
It's also pretty sweet, like when you're in your little buggy there. I'm calling it a buggy. And you're shooting down like skags and the fire ants and all those critters and stuff.
Yeah. Definitely evokes a lot of good memories of the first game.
Yeah.
But what are some things you think it does better than the first game that you can think of?
I think I'm a little more into the story than I was the first one. I don't know. It's just maybe I wasn't paying attention during the first game. I know, typical girl. I don't know. I think it's the story. Like everything else pretty much feels the same about it. It's kind of hard to compare the two. Like I said, when it's been so long since I played the first one, I'll go with story.
What's up, Zach?
What's going on?
Hey. So what do you think of Borderlands 2 so far?
I think it's pretty good. I hadn't played much of the first one. Probably like 2 or 3 hours, but so I'm a little lost on the story, but
that's okay. You don't really.
And
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's not really need to know the story, but the writing's still really good, though. Wouldn't you say? Even like if you don't know the story, like it's pretty
funny
well.
Dialogue, funny twists and turns.
Yeah. So, what do you think, or what character are you playing as? Or what class, or whatever.
I must be really lost because I don't know. the short guy with the aggression.
Yeah. And what weapon have you been using so far? The most.
Sticking mostly to shotties.
Oh yeah, I've noticed your shotgun seems to have a pretty good blast to it, so that seems to get the job done. And what do you think about just the atmosphere of the game, like the world it's in and stuff?
It's cool. It's different than the shooters that you're used to.
Yeah.
Halos or Call of Duty. It's got its own feel.
Yeah. What do you think of like the RPG-esque nature of the series, where it kind of like lets you, you're not just like going level to level, it's kind of open world and got quests and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of, it evokes a little Dungeon Siege.
Yeah.
Those days, or Diablo 2.
Yep, a lot of loot. So yeah, that's pretty cool. What character have you been playing as?
I'm playing as Axton. He's the sexy guy with the turret.
Oh, the sexy guy with the turret, huh?
The sexy guy with the turret. The sexier guy with the turret. Because you have a turret too, don't you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I thought you did. Never mind. Yeah, so I'm playing as him. My weapon of choice is like the SMG automatic type stuff, because I just like to hold the button down because I'm lazy and just be like shotguns are also very awesome, and I just like this playthrough and the last playthrough, or the playing sessions, I've been using rocket launchers. They're always fun, especially when you're like blowing down the little buzzer guys.
Yeah, your turret seems to really be like the most effective thing.
Yeah, the turret is awesome.
Yeah, so
you just throw them down, it just destroys all the enemies. It's pretty sick.
It's good when you like, then there's like a funnel effect going on, and you can like just place it in the like pinch point, so everybody gets
stuck. Yeah, of all the guys. It's pretty cool. It sucks having to wait for it to not reload, but respawn
kind of. Yeah. But otherwise, I mean, it's good because otherwise you could just use that the whole time. So
exactly,
it's kind of got a good balance.
Exactly. I usually save it for the bigger like Goliath guys or the badass whatever's fill in the blank. All right, this is Xnart X, otherwise known as Narte Garantas. All right,
many aliases.
Well, that's what people know you as on Xbox and the NeoGAF and all those things.
I'm known.
So you're known. Okay, so I guess I'll use some of the same questions you asked me. Like, what are your favorite things about the game? You know, what character? Well, let's start off. What character are you playing with?
I think Zero is his actual name, but he is the stealth melee sniper kind of character.
Assassin.
Yep, he's an assassin class. I always like to play either the stealth or sniper class. Not always the sniper class, because in some games there's people who just use sniper only, like in multiplayer and stuff. But usually if it's a single player game, I'll tend to have sniper rifle if it's available as a weapon. So, but playing with that, I don't really like his special attack, which is just makes him go invisible for like 5 seconds, and you can kind of get around the other side of the enemy. It seems like it would work for the stealth character, but I don't think it really. I barely find myself using it, so either I'm using it wrong or it's just not fitting to my playstyle.
I haven't really paid attention to when you use your. I mean, is it really 5 seconds? Can you eventually build off on that, make it
maybe
longer?
that I might be able to build it in my skill tree, but because I'm really into using the sniper rifle, I kind of want to put my skill points, and we're only level 17 where we are right now, so I've been putting it mostly on my gunplay, so I want quicker reload time, more accuracy, and I really, not to toot my own horn, I'm pretty good at doing the critical hits. So I've been
get those badass tokens.
What I like about the game, every character has a weakness, or every enemy. So you find their weak point, and it's not like always so clear, like a glowing, hit the glowing orb in his chest, or Zelda-ish. Sometimes it is. Sometimes you'll be like, okay, his abdomen's red and the rest of it is blue, so I'm pretty sure that bug can die from there. But or headshots, common sense. So I always go for the headshot.
Something else I was gonna add too, like I think it's fun, to find that weak point. Like with the Goliath guys that have the big shields, it's kind of fun aiming in their like little peepholes.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, I like that because it's what I like about the game, and a lot of games get this wrong, is it has really good hitboxes and really good accuracy. Like a lot of games you play, even really good ones, they might have it'll look like there's no wall there, but the hitbox on the item or the environment will go a little farther than it. So you'll go to shoot a bullet and a bullet hole will appear right in the sky or something.
Yeah.
And luckily there's not any of that so far that I've seen. I think it's one of the most, like I didn't have any learning curve with playing this game. I just jumped in with my average experience of playing through any shooter, and it just felt natural.
Yeah, it's easy to get back into.
Yeah, I don't know how much aim assist the game has or not, but it really, I can pull off headshots a lot and without too much effort. I feel like if I just aim and really try for it, it's boom, I get it real quick, and it's not like I'm getting every headshot 100% on, but it's it feels natural, and I'm not getting frustrated with the controls. So that's one thing I really like about it.
What's one of your favorite enemies to fight in the game so far? I mean,
I actually really like fighting any guy who two things. Any human or bipedal type character, like the bugs and stuff are fun. But I like, guys who run around, hide behind cover, and then when they go to peek out, I try to get headshots and stuff. So I really like them. And then I really like a lot of the vehicle-based enemies, like when you're out in either the desert wastes or the Iceland glacier and everything. There's a lot of good vehicle combat, and I really like. Because the game's got such good combat even in and out of a vehicle, it really feels fun taking down enemies that are in a vehicle. And the buzzard character, I believe it's called, is like this flying gunship thing, and the critical hit is to hit the actual driver of the ship in the cockpit, and it sometimes has the best hitbox where you see it coming, and if you get that last shot and you see his health coming down, you can blow it up in midair, and the debris flies everywhere and the body flies out with a lot of cool physics and stuff. So I really like that character or that enemy to fight, and bosses are fun because you always have to figure out their weakness.
Again, especially co-op. It's kind of I don't want to be all cheesy and no I and team, but working together is
it's amazing
because buddies and
Cameron, who's playing the Siren class, he has these kind of not magical powers, but I guess the closest thing you could say to biotic type powers, like a Mass Effect or something. And he has this great move that holds a guy up in place in stasis. So that works great for teamwork because he can hold it up in place, and then I can snipe the head of the guy, get the weakness, it's right there. I can get 2 or 3 shots off right while he's stuck in the air, and that'll bring most of his health down, if not all of it, depending on how long he's up there. So it's me and Cameron have used that a lot, so I feel that the game gives you a lot of options like that to really use the tools necessary and stuff. So
what do you think so far in comparison to the first one?
I think that the first game was a really good game that got kind of bad towards the end. Not bad, but just more derivative and stuff. I feel that this game right off the bat knows that, and so they're just constantly in your face with tons of great creative missions, a lot of side quests. I can't say that really does the side quests better than the first one because it's kind of the same system. But I really like. I mean, it's kind of like they took what worked in the first one and just made it better and more of it. So I really love the characters, the writing. I think that every character introduction that you meet, whether it's just some minor character or somebody who's like part of the main story, like they have these really cool introductions, and they're usually funny too, but it really makes the characters memorable, and that's something I think that was good in the first one, but it's even better in this. Like every new character I meet, I'm always like, yes, like, you know, that's really cool. So overall, I mean, the game just has a really good sense of humor and does it well, so it doesn't feel too hokey or over the top. It's over the top, but intentionally. So. And to close off the 50th episode, this
one's
goes
my
way
favorite.
back.
This one's my favorite. It features. No, it was not before me.
Well, before you were involved with Sprite Lover or any video
Sprite
stuff.
Lovers was even an idea, Nate decided that he was going to start his own YouTube video game channel titled Endgame. I don't really have to say much else about it other than Nate has long hair.
And there's a minute and 12-second long intro that I filmed for it, which would have been totally stupid. So, but there's not much there, but enjoy what you see. Hi there, and welcome to the first episode of Endgame. I'm your host, Nathan Grant, and for those of you who don't know me already, let me just introduce myself real quick. I write freelance video game reviews for the Syracuse Post-Standard newspaper, and basically this is just my show. I want to review video games, talk about them, post some flashback videos on games I think that were great in the past, and pretty much anything else I can come up with. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and stay tuned to the next episode where I'll be reviewing Castle Crashers for Xbox 360. Stay tuned. Alright, so
there you have it.
Episode 50.
Yeah.
Blast from the
some
past.
interesting stuff. Maybe for our next, 100th episode, we could,
Maybe we'll show you the future of Sprite Lover.
Maybe. Ooh.
We'll see if that works.
Cool. Argo's going to have his own little jetpack.
Yes.
Argo's now an honorary Sprite Lover.
Yeah, if you saw him poking around and eating behind us.
Eating banana chips.
But, so that was it, and stay tuned for hopefully many more episodes of Sprite Lovers to come.
At least another 50 episodes.
Yeah. And thanks again for watching so far. We appreciate all the support. See ya.